Hey guys, look who I got here today. I got Christy Hoban, who is the Associate VP of Alumni Relations. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And I know that you put together all these neat outings and stuff when we go to the World Series, when we go to bowl games, do all kind of. Tell us a little bit about everything that's involved with this.
Well, it's fun. Most of my staff are alums, and so we come in a little bit ahead of time and scout out some spots and try to plan some events so frogs can all gather and see each other and cheer on the frogs.
Hey guys, found a couple here. Actually, they're sitting at my table. Just sit down here. Would you guys introduce yourselves and tell us where you're from?
Sure. I'm Ryan Horseman. This is my wife, Kathy.
Hi.
I'm a 97 grad. Kathy's a 98 grad.
So did y'all meet at TCU?
We met at TCU. We were both RAs.
Oh, birth in the same dorm?
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
I was in
about
mom.
to say-
Well, not most of the time.
We've got Larry and Linda Saarloos, and I know you recognize that last name because they are the parents of TCU baseball coach Kirk Saarloos, former Cal State Fullerton superstar, Major League superstar, part of a six pitcher no hitter at one time against the Yankees. Were y'all there that night against the Yankees?
Yeah, we were.
That's pretty special.
Coincidence.
That's pretty special. That was pretty special. Well, we're here in Omaha, out here. I've been trying to get these guys on because I've known them for a little while now, and they live in Los Olivos. Is that how you say it?
Right.
Los Olivos, and they've got neighbors like Oprah Winfrey and Michael Jackson's remained over there on, what is that place? Happy Land
Neverland.
Ranch? Neverland Ranch, and some other people there, but they got this great winery and vineyard there in Los Olivos, and Kelly and my wife were able to come out and visit them last spring, not this spring, last spring, and got a great chance to go through their vineyard and winery. This is a neat deal y'all have at the. Is this a family deal? And it's what, Saarloos and Sons? Is that it?
Saarloos
Tell
and
us a
Sons,
little
right.
bit about it, Larry.
1997, we moved out to Santa Barbara, California, and bought 100 acres. Had 5,000 apple trees on it at the time. Linda says, we're not going to make any money at that. We got to have some fun. I grow some grapes, so we did. And we started a winery back in 2007.
Right.
And my oldest son, Kirk's older brother, is in charge of that.
He's your winemaker, and his
Yeah.
name is Keith, right?
Keith does our
Okay.
sales and marketing,
Right.
and doing a great job for us. I'm a farmer, so I get that part of it taken care of,
Right.
and it's been a good business for us. We really enjoy it.
We were in the
And
same
then,
dorm after hours.
Huh?
After hours, we were in the
Same
same dorm.
norm after hours. I'm not going there. Okay, all right. Guys, there's a little special backup story here, though. You're from here, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Omaha, West Omaha in Millard, and after I graduated, went down to TCU, and I've actually worked on the grounds crew for the College World Series twice, back in 1997 and the year 2000.
Wow, there's a little history here. So maybe you brought us a little College World Series luck since you've been here. We've been here three times since you
yeah.
graduated.
Yeah.
And were you here in 2010?
2010, I was not here. My wife
I
was
came
here.
with the kids.
You came with the
I
kids?
Came with the kids. He was overseas
wow.
working, so I brought the boys, and we brought us some luck then, a little bit of luck then.
You brought the boys, and you were here by
Yes.
yourself in 2010.
Yes, it was great.
Boy, that's super mom right there, guys.
Sure
I mean,
is.
we hear Super Frog, but that's super mom coming there
Absolutely.
for a game like that. Then last year, y'all were here,
We were here. I came up. She did not come up. I came up with the two boys. We were here last year.
and then you became super dad and brought the boys.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. So where are the boys this year?
Well, we must be fair. We have 2 girls and 2 boys, and the whole family's here. They're over playing.
You got the whole family
Yeah.
here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's super parents today, super
right.
frog parents
That's right.
today.
Yeah.
Now you, of course, you're a TCU graduate yourself.
I am.
1975, is that
That's
right?
correct, yes.
Things have changed a lot since when we were in school, have they
Yes,
not?
yes, a lot.
Quite a bit. I
It's
mean,
been lots of fun.
what do you think about the response to this as far as you being in Alumni Relations, seeing what our alumni and how it's supported? Have you seen this huge change over the years?
Major change, yes. In the last, 5, 8 years, something like that. We're seeing so many more frogs, so much more purple everywhere. And I've been with alumni for a long, long time. I used to could go to an event and know most of the people there. Now I don't know half the people there, which is wonderful.
You get a chance to be out there on the middle coast of California and come in a little bit. It's near some really neat things out there, and they've got a really successful. One thing that's really unusual about I've gone. Don't be mad at me. I've visited a few other vineyards, a few other wineries. I know, but you guys
shopping.
Yeah, that's right. Just comparison shopping to say how great your wine is. But on top of that, y'all do a little interesting pairing there. Y'all pair not with cheese in house. I mean, you can do that if you want, crackers and cheese, whatever. But y'all have cupcakes.
We got cupcakes. Yeah.
And they're flavored cupcakes of the wines. Is that not correct?
They are. Sauvignon Blanc, Syrah.
What is the deal also with the names of the labels? You have, what's that, mother, daughter, son? How does that work? What's that?
Well, that's a brainchild of Keith, and he takes our different vintages of wine, whether it's Cabernet Sauvignon, Sauvignon Blanc, Syrah, and each year he devises a new label, and it's always after a family member. For instance, 71 years ago, my uncle landed at the beaches of Normandy.
Oh, wow.
And June the 12th, a couple of days ago, he gave his life for the country, and we have a label for him every year called Courage. Sometimes it has a picture of him on the label, sometimes it's the Purple Heart that he had gotten. And so each one has an uncle or my granddaughter or some important event in my parents' life, and that's how we kind of commemorate or talk our wine up.
So, what'd y'all think about the game yesterday?
It was awesome. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
The fact that I think the best part of the game was Riley coming in the ninth and 3 up, 3 down, striking out the side. It's good to see him get his confidence
That was
back.
pretty special
Yeah.
to see him. We saw an article today by Carlos Mendes back at 4 Star Telegram talking about how he had an electric ninth inning, and he really did.
Yeah.
Through those 9 straight pitches for strike. And it was great to see the old Riley Farrell back in there doing
right.
it.
Yeah.
We get him back, that says a lot for our chances in this thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We just, we actually, before we came here, we went and saw the team practice. They were practicing over at Creighton University.
Oh, wow.
So we saw the team practice, and they signed autographs for the kids and took pictures with the kids. It was a lot
Great
of fun.
bunch of kids, aren't
Awesome.
they? So now you have good support here, which probably makes your job a little harder, but it's got to make it more fun to
It's
see
much
everything.
more fun to have
Much more
frogs
fun to have
everywhere.
you'd rather have a few headaches than have more frogs
Absolutely.
here and stuff, and that does your job. And how long have you been doing this?
In alumni, about 21 or 2 years.
21 or 22 years.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you being 40, that would be okay. I was just trying to get
I was
that.
awfully young when I
Some
started.
right there, you awful young one. And your husband, isn't he part of TCU
He's
too?
assistant treasurer.
He's the assistant treasurer. That's a guy you want to know, guys. Okay, Larry, Linda, also, one of the pleasures that Kelly and I got while we were out there, we not only grabbed several bottles of wine, but we had a case or two shipped back to Texas. I didn't even know you could do that, so that's pretty cool. How would Horned Frog fans be able to be part of the Saarloos Vineyards and help poor Kurt Saarloos? We know he's starving and his family's starving. How could they help him be able to get that great wine in all seriousness from there?
We make it easy. We got a number of Horned Frog fans that have really been kind to us, and we send out souvenirs and hats and wine to them. And they can find us on the web at saarloosandsons.com, ship it out almost next day, and it's really a pleasure, kind of exciting for us to see Horned Frogs enjoy our wine.
Coach Schlossnagel has led a great staff there, a great bunch of kids, and everybody's, I think we're seeing the fruits of that come forth. These kids are cool as cucumbers right now, and hopefully that'll continue to show itself on the field. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all being here at the alumni event today, and we got to get ready tomorrow. Now it looks like Vanderbilt, right?
That's right, Vanderbilt.
All right, let's give a Go Frogs.
Go Frogs!
Go Frogs! You guys are special guests, but we need to talk about something else here. Most important, these Horned Frogs. I mean, how exciting was it yesterday to beat LSU the way we did?
Well, I'll tell you, I've had some experiences playing against LSU. Kirk, when he was a freshman at Cal State Fullerton, and we know that they're always very, very competitive.
And very loud.
Very loud.
I think we quieted them.
We did quiet. They went home in the 7th inning, which I couldn't believe.
Yeah, I
But
thought they were loyal fans to the end, kind of like we were when it was 8-1.
That's right.
When it was 8-1 against North
right.
Carolina State, there were very few people that had left that game.
Absolutely. We were loud, and the Horned Frog crowds were loud, and I guess we're the what we'd call the 10th player instead of the 12th player.
Does that
in
make us the
football.
real purple?
Doggone right.
That makes TCU
We're
the
a
real
step
purple
up,
there.
right. That's right.
So their fans have been tremendous.
They have been.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Well, very good. Well, we're looking forward to a good time today. Here you've got this set up. Got a lot of frogs here, a lot of food, a lot of refreshments, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. How about a
Just
big?
glad you're here.
How about a go frogs?
Go Frogs.
Go Frogs. Speaking of those pitchers in that bullpen, that's a responsibility of your son, Coach Saarloos. And I know it makes you proud. The last couple of years, we've had some of the best pitchers in the nation working.
We have. He inherited some really great talent on this team, and certainly the program that Coach Slosh puts together and the recruiting, and also gives his coaches a latitude to work with their players has really given us the flexibility to Kirk and Coach Mo and Zach to develop a really great team.
Whether you inherit it or you recruit it, it's what you do with it. And that's what Kirk Saarloos has done in the last 2 years.
And we got
we're
some great ones coming in.
Then got some great ones coming in. So we're proud. We're glad to have Coach Saarloos for as long as he wants to be a Horned Frog. I'm glad he signed a contract through 2035.
That's right.
That didn't happen, unfortunately, for our sake. But anyway, we're going to be glad to have him, and we know that there's going to be a lot of great skills after him. Hopefully, if y'all buy enough wine, he won't have to. There'll be plenty of money coming in for the family. But anyway, get that special deal they got. You buy 1,000, you get a half bottle free. It is a tremendous deal. But anyway, how about a Go Frogs? Are we going to win this College World Series?
I hope so.
You hope so? Probably. Very good. All right, boy, get ready. Let's give them a big Go Frogs. Go Frogs.